daily meditations for Advent, preparing for Christmas, Richard Rohr. John 5:36. The works that the Father has given me to complete, the very works that I am doing, testify on my behalf that the Father has sent me. A bias toward action. Jesus says, I'm not asking you to just believe my words. Look at my actions or the works that I do. Actions speak for themselves, whereas words we can argue about on a theological level. The longer I have tried to follow Jesus, the more I can really say that I no longer believe in Jesus. I know Jesus, I know Him because I have often taken His advice, taken His risks, and it always proves itself to be true. Afterward, we do not believe, we know. Jesus is not telling us to believe unbelievable things as if that would somehow please God. He's much more saying to us, try this. You will see for yourself that it is true, but that initial trying is always a leap of faith into some kind of action or practice. The scriptures very clearly teach what we call today a bias toward action. It is not just belief systems or dogma and doctrines as we have often made it. The Word of God is telling us very clearly that if you do not do it, you in fact do not believe it and have not heard it. The only way that we become convinced of our own sense of power, dignity, and the power of God is by actually doing it, by crossing a line that has a certain degree of nonsensicalness and improbability to it, and that's why we call it faith. In the crossing of that line and acting in a new way based on what we believe the kingdom values are, then and only then can we hear in a new way and really believe what we say we believe in the first place. In the years ahead, I see Christianity moving from mere belief systems to an invitation to practices whereby we then realize things on a new level. Jesuits call them exercise, Methodists call them methods, Gandhi called them experiments with truth. Let me sum up this way. We do not think ourselves into a new way of living. We live ourselves into new ways of thinking. Let me repeat. We do not think ourselves into a new way of living. We live ourselves into new ways of thinking. Without action and lifestyle decisions, without concrete practices, words are dangerous and largely illusory. Questions for reflection. What actions can you take to more fully realize the power of the Spirit?